Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 11th of November 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite deck for this reading. This is the deck that I use in my personal readings. It's the one I would recommend if you're starting out with the tarot. It's the original Rider-Waite deck, but it's been tidied up. The colors have been made brighter and clearer, and the lines have been tidied up, so it's a really good deck to learn. And also, if you know this deck, then you're going to know most of the other tarot decks because most of them are based on this. So that's just a quick tip for you. Let's see what Thursday, the 11th of November is all about and what energy you'll be working with. So let's have a little look. And once you become familiar with the deck, it really starts to have its own kind of, you break them in. Like this one is so nice and easy to shuffle. So first card, we've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so something about healing. We've got the Caduceus there and relationships which are designed to heal you and also to give you a sense of direction and drive. We've got the Two of Wands, which is about taking charge of your life and your future. Oh, wow. And then we've got the Four of Wands, which is a celebration, a wedding, something fabulous that happens in your life that brings in good times. So the first message I'm getting with this is that there may be someone in your life today who appears and has some sort of a message for you, and that gives you an idea. It's like, oh, I just heard what you just said to me. Let me think about that and see how I could implement it and actually do something with this idea in my actual life. You'll see that it has a lot of potential. And if you keep going with this idea that comes from someone else, you achieve a personal healing. And also you're setting yourself up for a future which is much more joyous and positive. And all this yellow means that you're totally in control of all the joy and positivity. So pay attention to other people and what they're saying to you. Good advice. Even advice that you're like, yeah, I heard this one before. Really pay attention to that because there may be something being said that you may have overlooked in the past, but that's super, super important. One, it can heal your circumstances. It can restore a sense of strength and give you a real freedom or the potential to spread your wings here and to go into areas that you haven't been to before in terms of locations, places, actual travel, new business ventures, anything that you care about, because all the red has to do with your life purpose and passion. So all those things can appear via another person on this day. So that's super important. The card itself, the Two of Cups, it's kind of like the minor arcana version. Well, not kind of like, it is the minor arcana version of the Lovers card, which is a major arcana card. And whereas the Lovers is this fundamental theme that says, in life, you're going to meet someone or something that you feel is special and it feels familiar. You fall in love with it and you have a relationship with it. And it's just one of those things that will happen. The Two of Cups is a card that says someone comes into your life for a particular reason, either to teach you something or to heal something, or to give you strength or to help you see things differently, to remind you that you do have freedom. So the universe or positive things, this quality of love, it works through other people on this day. And these good positive messages are going to come from those around you. So if you're completely isolated, then pick up the phone and speak to a friend you haven't spoken to in a long time, or a family member. Or if you're surrounded by people all the time, then continue to do that, but really pay attention to what's being said and what opportunities or all the things I mentioned, what chance you get to heal yourself or to make your life more your own or to feel like you have more freedom. Really consider those things very clearly, but also in the most obvious sense, which I hadn't mentioned at all, is that there's the potential for a new relationship here, obviously. Someone who comes in and who's in your life for a particular reason and who can help you along with all these things. So if it's love or if it's prompts to do something differently, really keep your eyes and ears open. It's going to lead you to this card, the Two of Wands. And also, before I look at this card, we've got two here. 1 and 2 is a relationship, right? Then we've got another 2. So the relationship with other people improves the relationship you have with yourself, and it gives you a much greater sense of certainty. So the Two of Wands here and all the red, it's kind of highlighting the lion part of this little winged lion here, because the fire is all about the strength and the conviction to make your life your own. And that's really supported here. But then also the relationship you've got with another person alters the relationship you have not only with yourself, but the world. And things seem very doable now. It's almost like you get a real shot in the arm here via another person who inspires you and makes you think like, wow, why didn't I do this before? This seems like such a simple obstacle for me to overcome. Why didn't I just pack up and move? So it's interesting because you'll look at things today and have a really positive kind of can-do attitude, even an attitude that's almost nonchalant, that says, I can do whatever I want with my life and my world. The world is my oyster. I'm going to recreate it in my own image here. So there's the potential to go overboard, which is kind of nice because changes and making plans on your own, sometimes it takes a lot of confidence to actually commit to those things and to then do them. So if you struggle with that, then today is the day to make decisions for the future and to say, what do I want? Yeah. And so obviously we've got two, one relationship and another relationship. So that turns into the 4, which is the marriage and joy and happiness. So all of your relationships will have a positive impact on other relationships. So even though they seem unrelated, a relationship with a human being will change your relationship with the world, or with how you perceive your life purpose, or how obstacles no longer hold you back. So the key ingredient here is to engage in relationships because they will change things powerfully. And then we get to the 4 of Wands, and you've got 2 wands here, you've got 2 wands there, and they create a doorway. Same as here, we've got one doorway, and this doorway was created through personal conviction and asking, how can I live my truth? And that decision to do that for yourself has then another impact on another relationship. So it bounces back and forth. It's like ping pong. So the initial interaction with another human being improves your relationships with everything else in your life. It gives you a sense of control and power. And by acting on that power, the relationship, the other person then looks at you and says, oh my God, 1, you're inspiring me. And 1, I'm so proud of you. 2, I'm so proud of you. And 3, I respect you so much more for being so confident and brave and doing something on your own, that I'm now even more in love with you. And I'm really intrigued and I want to see where this relationship leads to. So that's what I mean by the ping pong. You're inspired and then you inspire in return. So the 4 of Wands, we've got we've got grapes and flowers decorating this doorway. So it's a happy moment. It's cause for celebration. We've got the couple here getting married, and it's about a closeness and a sense of being understood, being part of a community, feeling secure, the freedom to make choices for your future, to feel like you're starting a new chapter of your life, which is really happy. So this personal decision that you make almost feels like a wedding in terms of celebrations. You're going to have such good outcomes and results that it feels like this is something I want to celebrate publicly and shout from the rooftops because I'm so proud of what I'm doing here. So the external environment, other people influence you so positively that it's almost like something crystallizes inside of you and it says, wow, I now have the answer. I feel it in my bones. I'm going to go ahead with this. I just get it. So something clicks. And that's what I mean by healing, or by being given strength, or a sense that you can spread your wings. It comes from your connections today. And that's very specific. That's very interesting. Okay, so number-wise, we've got 4. So 2 and 2 is 4, and another 4 is 8. And 8 in numerology is strength and power. And that again brings us back to the lion, because in the tarot, the 8th card in the major arcana is the strength card. And it has a woman dressed in white tending to this lion, this beast. And so we're being reminded again that if you're feeling less than empowered or, stuck, then your relationships are the thing which will give you the fuel and the confidence and the strength to take back control of your life and to move in a direction that's really, really positive for you and for the people tagging along, because there'll be cause for celebration all round. So that promises a lot. That's a really good day. It's a really fabulous energy. I hope you have a wonderful time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.